ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. Hey, it's Jake the Snake Sloan. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. It's good to be back on with you.
Yeah. I'm glad you could dig yourself out of the how many feet of snow? How cold is it up there in Alaska?
It's been well below zero.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna post a video soon, but I've been testing something, and I went to a spot, and I literally was wading through chest deep snow because I forgot my snowshoes. So we've got a lot of snow too. It's been cold and snowing.
I've got my air conditioner on now. It was 76 degrees here in Tennessee. That's crazy.
So yeah, we were like 5 nights ago, we were close to 100 degrees colder than you. Like about 90 degrees colder than you.
Wow. So now not a good time to visit your friends in Alaska, unless you're into that. Unless you like sticking your tongue to the pole.
And like dark and snow and stars and stuff, then it's a great time to visit.
Anyway, it's going to be an interesting show tonight. Thanks, everybody, for joining us, especially thanks to the Europeans who are staying up late to watch this live. I know one guy named Rob Muller in the Netherlands who is watching us right now, eagerly waiting for us to bring him on as he is our guest tonight. So he's going to speak Dutch and tell you all about the water problems and what it's like to fly there in the Netherlands. And we're going to have the news. Of course, the weekly Beauchart, who, what's the thing where you're afraid of clowns? What's that called?
I don't know. But
it's got a name,
some sort of phobia.
If you have a clown phobia, look out. But right now, we have to thank our biggest supporter of the show ever. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking, of course, about the Cadillac of processed meat, a pigeon, a jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Oh, so delicious and nutritious.
Yeah. There's nothing better than having a stick of pigeon jerky after you've walked 4 or 5 miles in the snow.
You have to bring that pigeon jerky with you on your walk.
Oh, yes.
You know, because...
because if you get pigeon jerky on the spot, it's all frozen solid by that point, so you got to bring it with you.
Yeah, and to make sure that it doesn't freeze, you have to keep it in the warmer spots of your body.
It adds flavor.
It does. It a little extra saltiness in the fur.
Just a little bit.
What I'm talking about. Anyway, it's going to be a weird show tonight, I think. I am looking forward to talking with Rob. I have a lot of my Robs out there, and I did see that before the show there was quite the train of support. And let's just go ahead and hop on the Super Chat train right now as it's coming around the bend, and I wanted to thank everybody. My goodness. Thank you, everybody, very, very much. I did get my car back, so, you know.
Yay.
Yeah, so finally I can start paying $4 or whatever a gallon again. Rob Muller, €2. Jake Sloan for the win, he says. All right, thanks. Thanks, man. We'll talk to you a little bit. And Dynadrome with a $20 super chat. Hey, Ken, I get to watch you a bit here. $5. Thank you. And Trucker Beetle Bailey with a $10 super sticker. A little alligator is saying a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Media Mike, yet again. Media Mike, have you sent me a video in a while? Please do that. If you want to send in a video, you can do it here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. I didn't get that many videos this week, but
oh, really?
The ones that I did get are really, really good. I think we overloaded last week. We had like 20 viewer videos last week. Media Mike says, "Good evening, Ken and Jake. Going to be a great TNL tonight." I hope so. Thanks for the $30. Wow. Thank you. And Andy L. Smeghead with a 2-pounder. Watching on the work computer, he says. We're gonna see one of his videos tonight. He does something with a drone that's really kind of ingenious.
Nice.
And Philip Koshat, he did the pre-show super chat. Thank you very much, Philip. Eric Swanson with the $5. Looking forward to a great show. Congrats on the Mazda being back home. Yes, and if you're interested in car stuff, we also picked up the fire trucks yesterday. There's a video that I sent out as a post. If you want to see me driving a fire truck for the radio station, well, you'll have to check out that post. And thanks again to Eric Swanson. King Heron the Great won $5. Thank you. Baba Booey says. That's it, Baba Booey. Yes, another Stern fan. Are you a Stern fan?
I don't even know what that is.
Howard Stern. Have you heard of him?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of him.
Okay. Wow.
I don't listen to him.
No?
But I've heard of him.
Okay. Genesee with $20. A little bit for that golden tooth.
Ooh.
Can you see my golden tooth?
A little bit.
Which side? Can you see it? Which side is it on?
It's just a little glint here and there. See, now you need that little sound effect that's like ding.
Oh, yeah. No, I have that.
I figured you would.
Yeah, but it'll stop the train music.
Oh, yeah, no. There we go. That's the one.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. now we got to hop back on the train. Let's see. There we go.
A brief stop for
A
a few
brief
people
stop.
to get off and a few more to get on real quick.
If you request sound effects, I have to. Thank you, Genesee, for the $20. Bart Bronner, $20. I finally get to see you live. Well, I hope we can make it worth your while, sir. Thank you very much for supporting the show. And Klaus, another €5. Just Klaus. Just Klaus. Rob for the win.
Is it Klaus or Klaus?
Klaus. It might be Klaus. I'm probably saying it wrong. Odds are, if it's got two vowels next to each other, I'm saying it wrong. But
As is almost every American out there.
yeah, true. We will Americanize stuff for our own tongue. Sky Launch Drone Solutions LLC, $20. Hey, thanks so much. When is Ashley going to co-host again? Ashley is too busy. She's too busy with her new house, and I think she's got a Learjet and all that stuff. She's too busy for us. She's too big for us now. But thank you very much.
The Instagram influencer life.
Yeah, she's doing that. She's doing all that. She's too busy. Too big. She never heard. I told her. I said, "Yeah, your channel's gonna be successful. We'll never hear from you again." And I'm Ken Stradamus, aren't I? Thank you, Sky Launch. Northern Tier FPV, $10. Thank you so much, Northern Tier. You know, I was leaning Southern Tier for a while. I'm a Northern Tier guy now. $10. He says, "Hey Ken, have a great TNL. Glad you got the zoom back." I cannot tell you. I mean, I'll talk about the car. I am so happy that it was rescued from that other shop. I'm putting together a video that's going to be very detailed about what happened, and depending on certain things and lawsuits and my mood, we'll see. It's going to be a hell of a thing. But I'll bite my tongue right now because I can go off on a tangent. Oh my goodness. Drone Rob 227 all aboard the train, he says. All right, Rob. Thank you very much, Drone Rob. Rob listens on the stream on the caster link to my morning radio show at WJLI Rock 98.3.
Nice.
Joe Fotaleo, $10. Moderators, if you want to put the caster link in the chat for anybody else who wants to listen, we're on from 6 to 9 in the morning, Central Time. Joe Fotaleo with $10. He says, "Hey Ken, glad to hear you got the Mazda back. Good as shit." If you super chat it, I'll say it. That doesn't matter to me. Hey TJ Grady, $20. Pickles. He says pickles. Pickles. Yes. And once again, Dynadrone. $20 from Dynadrone. Jim knows that clown freaks me out. Yeah, Jim Beauchart, we're going to check the weekly Beauchart out here in just a second. And there is clowns, and there are puppets as well. In Love with Flight, €10. Thank you very much. In Love with Flight, finally live again. Thanks for the 100 extra subscribers. You got it. Glad to help out.
Nice.
And Keith, my buddy Keith, $5 since the train's running, have to be on board. I'm glad you guys are on board. I really do appreciate it. This is amazing. I can't tell you how much this helps the channel. Alexis, Alexis is back. Hey, where you been, girl? Oh, girl, come on. You know I missed you, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. You know we got this special thing, Alexis. Still waiting on that other care package from her. But $10 from her. Bought a Beechcraft Bonanza. So the hunt is over and I'm back. Yeah, she bought a plane. And
Bonanzas are great airplanes, too. They're fun.
Yep, that's the plane I rode in to try to pick up my Mazda for the first time. I rode in a Beechcraft Bonanza, yeah. My morning show partner flew one. He sold it for something else. I'm learning about plane stuff. I'm learning all about the plane stuff. Cliff Coombs, Cliff Hanger Photo 333. Oh, 120-22021. Both a palindrome and an ambigram. Wow! Impressive, sir. Somebody went to college. Awesome. Artco Drone Solutions, $5 from Art. Okay. Here's where I have to preview the joke. What do you call an elf that ran away from the North Pole? Oh, a rebel without a claws. That's a nice one. They're usually horribly inappropriate or dirty.
You gotta run a little bit of filter there occasionally.
Yeah, you don't know. You never know what you're gonna get from Art. WHM3, $20 fuel for ladder number 1. It'll get a little over 10 miles per gallon, I'm guessing. Yeah. The one fire truck is diesel, the other one is regular gas. And I can tell you, they are fun. We're calling them Big Red and Little Red. They're our radio promotional vehicles. Boreal Jeff. Oh, let me scroll back up here. Boreal Jeff, I think I'm saying that right. The Canadian, $5. Justin Dreeling, $5. Always looking forward to watching TNL. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you. Thank you very much, Justin and Jeff as well. Leonard Oglesby. Hey, Leonard, buddy. Send me a video, why don't you? Send one here. I haven't got one from you in a while. Ken Heron upload at gmail.com. A little short on the videos this week, but we're going to fill it with other crap. You should have XJEF help write the Zoom Zoom saga. He has perfected the indignant rage. Yes. Hasn't he?
True.
Oh, man. Yeah.
He has it down to just perfect.
You know, I can feel myself as I get older becoming more and more grumpy and indignant. It's really kind of liberating. And Philip Koshat. We've got the Koshat all over the place. We're dripping with it. $10. Here is 2 gallons from your trip last weekend. Thank you, Philip. And Ant-Man Tony with $10. It's a super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker. And Artman Tony. Kakapoopoo Head VIP, $5 for the Mazda's premix oil. Yeah, you got a premix. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, the Mazda Wankel rotary is it's a prima donna. Thank you, everybody.
Man,
it's worth it.
Airplanes and helicopters were temperamental until I've heard about your car.
No, you know, I always say that the rotary engine, and forgive me to the 11 women who were watching, but the Wankel, a rotary engine is like a high maintenance girl friend, you know? She's high maintenance, but she's great in the sack. You know, you got to do all this to get that. So it's the same thing. You got to do all this to get the Zoom Zoom. Anyway,
Say no more.
What's new with you, Jake? Tell us what's new with you. What have you been working on and filming? You crazy man. What have you been doing?
Well, I've been working on some stuff for Bell Helicopters, which is really cool.
Right.
Looks like I'll be going to shoot some more TV, movie, show, something or other. I don't know anything more than that here in the next couple of weeks. And other than that, I've been out freezing my butt off, filming things outside in the winter up here because it's been freezing cold.
Okay. Well, fun. You sent me some video of yours, and whenever you do that, it's always amazing. And there is a helicopter in this. Now, you sent it without any music, so what I did was I went to epidemicsound.com, and there's free trial links in the description if you want to get some great sounds, some copyright-free music, lyrics, or otherwise. You can build your own audio and get sound effects. It's the real deal right there, because everything else is a crap. There you go. So what I did was it was pretty epic, so I just typed in epic, and I just picked like just it might be too much, but here it is. This is Jake's Alaska stuff, and maybe you can tell us What's going on in each shot here?
So this is out flying. Actually, this was test flying a Beta Mavic 3 a few weeks before it launched. Out in the face of Columbia Glacier. It was an interesting experience test flying a beta product, and it's always interesting working with a beta product because you never know. The firmware always has bugs and issues you have to work through. Yeah. So we took a helicopter. This is a friend of mine's helicopter. Now, we took it out.
Hold on a second. Hold on. How far away from the tail rotor is the camera?
3 feet.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great shot. That's a great shot.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So we took these friends of mine who have this helicopter. They took us out for a day, and we just basically went and found really cool places to go land and film video and take photos and do stuff like that. And so for one spot there, I asked her if she'd be okay with flying around and me chasing with the drone. I've done it before with her, so we've got a good working relationship and know how to work out.
What drone are you using to chase the helicopter?
That's the Mavic 3.
Okay.
And yeah, this whole trip basically we went out. Some of these, I think all these shots are Mavic 3. I had the Air 2S with me too, but I mostly just shot the Mavic 3 to really run it through its paces and see what it was capable of. And then yeah, and the GoPro. That's a GoPro. That's a GoPro Hero 10 stuck on the tail feathers with a sticky little 3M sticky thing.
Oh, you didn't tie it down. You just
stuck it on there.
Okay. Yeah.
They were like, so are you sure that thing's gonna hold? I was like, I don't know, but it's just a GoPro, so if it doesn't come back, no big loss. Just
Oh, okay. Super rich Jay he can drop a $500 GoPro into the whatever body of water that is and be okay with it.
Well,
everybody else is like, a GoPro, $500? Hell, I would tie that thing down. A little gaffer's tape, maybe. Wow. Yeah. No, that was awesome. Always appreciate.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was an incredible day, and I feel pretty fortunate to have friends like that are like, you want to come down and hang out? We'll just go fly around with a helicopter all day. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. I mean, don't own a helicopter. Have a friend with a helicopter.
That's definitely the less expensive way to do stuff in helicopters.
Yeah.
A lot less expensive.
Yeah. Now I have to ask you, when you were out there, did you pee on a glacier?
Not that time.
Not that time. What'd you pee on? A mountain?
Yeah.
Did you?
I just can't imagine. Some grass.
I can imagine being out in this like postcard. And you just heard zip. You're looking around the scenery and you're like, oh, this is beautiful. And you're peeing on it.
For some reason, this question comes up a lot
I know.
I'm on the stream. So I'm going to have to start like taking pictures of like, hey, this is the spot this week, Ken.
Yes, please. It's just such a juxtaposition. You got to do it in one of your videos. Like, well, there's no porta potties and there's no men's rooms nearby. So I picked a rock.
I feel like that would make great bonus material.
Yes.
Like at the very end of the video to see who actually watches the whole video. Right. Put that at the very last 10 seconds.
Yeah. Nobody thinks about that when they're watching like Planet Earth, or any of these National Geographic shows. These dudes are peeing in all these beautiful places. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yep.
Moving on from something just kind of gross to something completely terrifying. And I'm talking about our buddy from the Great White North. It's the Weekly Beauchart. Hang on.
Oh boy. Hi Ken, Jim Beauchart back again with another episode of the Weekly Beauchart. Backed by popular demand, two of my friends, and here they are now.
Hello, it is Schnoz Pierre once again, the French security guard. Too many people these days are judgmental. I can tell just by looking at them. Ha! Do you know what you get when you mix a 4-leaf clover with poison ivy? You get the rash of good luck. Ha!
Well, hi, boys and girls.
Oh, no.
And lovers of drones everywhere. It's your Uncle Extra Medium back again. And did you know that any salad could be a Caesar salad if you stab it enough? And you might want to be careful because if one door opens and another one closes, your house might be haunted. And don't forget to be kind to your dentist. He has fillings too.
Oh, God.
I have addiction to cheddar cheese, but it's only mild. Never drink with ghosts. They can't handle their booze. I don't want to brag, but I finished my 14-day diet in 3 hours. If you suck at playing the trumpet, that's probably why. And now here's a quick one, because as usual, we are running out of time. What did the nearsighted optometrist say when he was sick?
What?
I can't see myself coming in today.
Oh, God.
On that note, and bye.
All right. So our buddy
my.
Dana Williams got up on the wall, on the Beauchart's wall. Yeah. And he hasn't been on the show in 100 shows or something.
I'm trying to think when the last time was he was on the show.
It's been a while. Yeah, we got to get him back. But he's such a busy, country music legend. That
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He actually is touring quite a bit. They, for those who don't know, Dana Williams, bass player of the country music band Diamond Rio, and also a RC guy, fixed wing, drone, all that. And they're touring the heck out of the country right now because COVID slowed them down. They got to make up for it. But anyway, I guess I feel a little out of it today because, and I apologize to people who haven't seen me post anything this last week. It's been a week since I've posted anything on my channel, and the reason for that, and I'm going to spend all this weekend editing and posting, but the reason for that, you can blame the Mazda. Because it's been warm and sunny, and I got my car back, and I'm out there filming content and doing stuff, but I haven't had time to edit because I've been having so much damn fun with the car. But I apologize, and I will make it up to you, I promise. But right now, I guess it's time to get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head over into the drone newsosphere, why don't we? Jeff Sills has all the industry news you can handle. What's happening, Jeff?
Well, I've been collecting this stuff up all week, so we'll just go ahead and get started on it. First off, we have on November 24th, Malta Air, flying a Boeing 737-800, was flying from London to Italy. And as it approached the Italian airport, it had what most aircraft were already terrified of running into, which was a bird strike. But this wasn't any bird strike.
No.
This was a flock of herons. I mean,
oh man.
birds, right? And the pilots were safely able to land the aircraft, but the damage to the aircraft was fairly extensive. The nose, the windshield, both wings were damaged.
Yeah. There's the
herons
windshield.
got adjusted in the engine.
Look.
Yeah.
I mean that's laughably horrific.
I mean, I thought my windshield was bad after I'd go through a bunch of bugs, but holy cow.
Look
and
at
the
that.
right engine suffered a complete compressor stall. So, I mean, this was a major impact.
Oh.
Can you imagine being in the, I mean, little birds are one thing, but yeah. We have to have a moment of silence for my family members.
Yep.
Okay. Because we have to recognize the herons. And anytime that that's dangerous. We don't want any planes to have a what strike? What was it, Jeff? What kind of strike was that?
No.
What kind of strike?
No.
Was that?
No.
Jeff?
No.
Worker strike?
No, it wasn't a worker strike.
The very first story.
It wasn't a lucky strike. It wasn't a lucky strike. That's an old cigarette.
No.
What was
It's a
it?
bird.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Don't you know about the bird where everybody knows that the bird is the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, bird is the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather. Don't you know about the bird where everybody knows that the bird is the weather where the bird.
All right. Thanks, Daddy.
I see Jeff now has the bottle and the glass in full view. Just
Yes.
Yeah, what are you drinking there, Jeff? What's got the cork in it?
This is a Texas red wine called Lilano.
Lilano.
Yes.
And you know that you've had enough when you can no longer say Lilano. Is
Yes.
what are you drinking? Oh, I don't
Yep.
know. Okay,
That's the time to cut it off.
that's it.
All right. So next in the news, Renault is marking the 60th anniversary of their classic 4-seater sedan with a flying project that reimagines the icon might look in another 60 years.
Okay. I'm going to reserve comment.
Yep. This is called
I'm
the
going to join
4.
you on that one. I'm just going to not say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so basically a bunch of motion specialists called the Arsenal created the Air 4, which refashions the Renault 4 as a powerful drone, beautifully finished in carbon fiber. And this is part of their 60th anniversary. They're actually going to have this on display and flying as part of their 60th anniversary car show.
Your thoughts, Jake?
I struggle with getting in one of those when they were on the ground. I don't see myself ever getting in one when it's not on the ground.
Yeah. But it's nice of them to have a hot girl in their little fantasy ad there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fantasy, so why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so next, SkyCharge is a company that's unveiling a new autonomous charging technology for drones and drones in a box. Thanks to 6 years of experience in the field, the Berlin-based company is now announcing a new charging technology for drones and AGVs, which is designed to build charging pads so that the drones can come in and land on the charging pad and immediately start charging, and it's completely autonomous. They'll even have software that will manage and monitor and charge the system. And they have an open SDK available so that people can go in and modify that software to be able to work with different applications. It's also designed to add safety because the conductive surface is, resistant to problems with like liquids, etc. And it's a protection against overcharging. So the over voltage and temperatures issues that you can run into batteries, the system will compensate for that.
Wow. And this is mostly for drone in a box applications?
Drones and drone in a box, yeah.
I thought you said drone in a box.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Hey girl, I got something real important to give you. So just grab my controller and listen.
Girl, you know we've been together such a long, long time.
Such a long time.
That's my boy band beard.
To show you how to fly.
Very authentic looking.
Oh, yeah.
You know it's sunny, so we both should go outside.
Go outside.
Gonna give you something that will get us both real high.
Really high.
A gift real special. It'll knock you off your socks. Take a look inside.
Open it, girl.
It's my drone in a box. Drone in a box, baby. Yeah. It's my drone in a box. Not gonna get you a pair of Spanx. That sort of gift won't get me thanks. Not gonna get you a bowl of rags. You must think that I'm some kind of spaz. Not gonna get you a single rose. Nah, girl, this thing won't decompose. Wanna get you something that sounds like bees. It's my drone in a box.
That was a fun night. Good times.
Ken, when is the Ken Spectacular album of
Hits?
when is your album dropping?
When am I going to sing the hits? I totally would, but you know what? I think we lost like 100 people whenever I sing. It's like there's like 10 people like, yeah, Ken's singing, and then there's like the rest of them like, oh, okay, cringe.
Yeah, you do a whole entire album worth of parody songs.
Yeah,
Would
nah.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the thought. And now back to the news.
Oh, yeah, no, back to the news.
Yeah.
I'm scared to death if I have any more stories that trigger these things. I work hard on this, guys. I really do.
And we
this is what I
appreciate
get.
it. We appreciate it.
All right, so the city of Paris is going to be hosting the 2024 Summer Olympics, and they have announced an unprecedented program of using flying passenger drones to be used as taxis during the Olympics.
Okay. All right. And so it's going to be like what? One of these?
Yeah, so this is one of the manufacturers. Pilot testing is already underway, and they're testing multiple different types of drones to find out which ones would be best to use as air taxis. This is primarily to allay traffic in the densely populated city because you can imagine Paris is pretty, compact as it is. And with an average of about 6 million ticket holders in recent years, that's a lot of people coming into the area.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 30 different aeronautic manufacturers throughout Europe that have been enlisted to conduct flight tests. And they're doing this at the Pontoise airfield just outside of Paris. And this includes Volocopter, Airbus, Vertical Aerospace, and Ascendance, Lilium, Joby Aviation are some of the ones that are expected to join the product.
Okay.
No word as to whether or not our all-time favorite Chinese drone is going to get a chance to show up, but hopefully they'll make a showing.
Well, that's neat. That is neat. That's neat technology. I'm going to be long dead by the time that's an actual thing, but...
It will be interesting if they actually try to use air taxis during the Olympics. I look forward to covering that story. So
there'll be a story, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Next in the news,
hold on. Jake, I think you have more to say on this, don't you? Go on. I can see you literally biting your tongue. Go ahead. Let it out.
I'm just going to say I see nothing possibly wrong with their plan to do that.
Oh, okay. I like your optimism.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, back to you, Jeff.
All right, a project funded by EuroSDR has involved numerous stakeholders, including Newcastle University, Heligai, and DJI, and a project to evaluate drone survey accuracy.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Maria Balasia Pepa. I'm a research associate in the Geospatial Engineering Group in Newcastle University, and we have come here together with Heligai to do some fieldwork over this nice quarry. So we are generating some benchmark datasets. We want to check and assess the geometric quality of the UAV flights, basically. And we want to release this data to researchers so they can post-process and they can estimate some geometrical accuracies.
I don't know what the hell she said, but I like the way she said it.
Well, I mean, we've been using drones for surveys, and one of the things that's never really been tested is the level of accuracy that drones like the Phantom 4 RTK and the M300 RTK have. And, because these things use LiDAR sensors, they use all sorts of things, but how accurate is the actual system? So what they're doing is they're evaluating all these drones and testing the actual accuracy and then sharing that data with companies or researchers that use the drones for that purpose to be able to, I guess, fine-tune what they're scanning.
Okay, I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you saying that, but I really did like Sexy Accent Girl better. You got the information to me better, and I understood what you said, but I could just sit here and listen to her accent all day. Okay, all right.
I don't have the voice.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
All right. So next in the news, we have one of my favorite ones, because this is all about drones, but in the wrong way. Employees at the drone tech firm Copters decided that on Black Friday, they were going to have a discussion via email for their Black Friday strategy. And unfortunately, several of the emails had rather foul-mouthed information in it. These emails were then accidentally shared with their customers. So, as an example, marketing chief Kevin Gillespie floated the idea of using a photo of a member of staff holding his hands up with the word freeze. This was meant to show customers that the firm had frozen its Black Friday discounted prices for the rest of the weekend. One of the colleagues, Chelsea Smith, replied that she thought it was a pretty essing idea and that would cost him money. Undeterred, the boss replied, "F it, like Nike, just do it." And of course, this went out to all of the customers. They have since sent an apology. Paul Lewin, the CEO, issued a statement indicating that the emails were an accident. They were not hacked, and that it was unacceptable, and that they were very sorry if it caused any offense. So,
Got to be careful what you say and how you say it.
well,
I mean, not
yeah,
on this
don't-
show, but like, other places.
you
Oh, good. I was.
Yeah, no,
I mean, it's just the three of us here, right? That's
yeah, just let it fly.
Nobody
Let
ever-
it
That's
fly.
the reason why we come here, Jake, is because nobody else watches, and we just like talking to each other.
That's right.
That's why I'm here. I don't know why you two are here. But
No holds barred, man.
I'm just addicted to news, so it's just me.
Mm.
All right, so next we have some really cool footage. The Valumir Aqueduct is in a town called Hardwick. It's Dutch, Holland.
Ooh.
And the aqueduct goes over a motorway which sinks below the surface of a lake in Holland. It was built in 2002, but the optical illusion of cars disappearing and re-emerging as boats sail across really can't be appreciated unless you capture it from a drone.
That's wild, man. Those Dutch, they really know how to manage water, don't they?
Yeah,
They got
and
so much of
what's
it.
amazing is when I first saw this video, I thought it was CGI. I mean, I sat there and I was like doing a Ken Heron deep investigation to see if it was, pixelated or if there was something wrong. And that's real footage. That's an amazing bridge.
Yeah, that's pretty real. And it's 20 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
surprisingly enough.
yeah.
Why it's been there so long and we haven't seen it up until this point, I have no idea.
Well,
all I know is it's a good thing they don't have earthquakes there.
oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
All right, a series of drone test flights are going to be rotated out over cities in Poland as part of an effort to speed preparations for the introduction of an urban air mobility service and navigation system across Europe. These trials are currently underway in a city of Rzeszów, R-E-Z-E-S-C-O-W, Rzeszów. The city of 200,000 people.
Okay.
And this is the home to Drone Hub, drone in a box manufacturer, Ken.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so they're going to be testing how to integrate safely piloted and autonomous drone activities within urban environments. So interactions with helicopters, interactions with, other vehicles and things that are going to be operating in the same airspace. This is going to be going on for about 160 flights that are going to start in about mid-2022. And they hopefully will be able to use this data to be able to incorporate photogrammic photos for public institutions, the ability for AED defibrillators to be able to fly to life-threatening situations, et cetera, that are completely autonomous. I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff to this. I'm looking forward to a follow-up story later this summer as to how this is progressing.
And what's the name of the city?
Oh, I'm going to spell it for you. It's R-Z-E-S-Z-O-W. Rzeszów.
Yeah, you can't spell everything phonetically
somebody in
and
Poland
win.
right now.
I know.
Sticking little pins in a Jeff doll.
I know.
I got it.
I excused you on the Dutch name. I excused you on the Dutch thing. Because you just you just glossed right over it. It was in the town of. Okay. No, that's perfectly fine.
I can just start saying gobbledygook. It's that.
Just
this
say,
is town gobbledygook in Poland.
If you can't pronounce it, just say Flurgenglurgen.
Yeah, Flurgenglurgen. Got it.
No, that's not offensive at all. All right, what's next, Jeff?
Yeah. All right, so those of you that have a drone brand, they say that there's no such thing as bad publicity. But recently, a Twitter post showing what appears to be a DJI drone weaponized to drop a grenade on targets has had an unwelcome exception because in this particular photograph, it is clearly marked that this is a DJI Mavic 2 Pro.
Yeah.
And it's been partially damaged, but it's outfitted to carry this release mechanism. Obviously, DJI would prefer not to have an association with this type of activity. And so it really raises concerns for other drone manufacturers of how their drones can be used and what sort of imagery this can bring to the public.
It's not very good optics, but I mean, what if the bomb company doesn't want to be associated with DJI? Have we thought of that?
That's right.
Yeah.
What if nobody's talking about that?
Right, the poor bomb company.
All
right.
You're right. It's very, very, very bad.
Just a quick public service.
All right. So next we have a train.
Stand by for a public service. Kids, please don't attach bombs to your drones. Okay. Back to you.
Yeah, that's very, very important.
Uh-huh.
Very important. All right. So next, there was a train derailment in a town called Hiram, which happened recently, and it was Hiram, Georgia. The train derailed in literally the center of town off Main Street, and blocked all the traffic. They had 3 locomotives and 8 cars go off the track about 10 p.m. 2 crew members were hospitalized with minor injuries, and one of the locomotives is turned over completely. There were a total of 88 cars in the train. There was diesel that was spilled from this. There is no indication as to how long it's going to take for them to clean this up. But we got some great drone footage.
Yeah, we do.
Give you some indication as to the severity of this and how much it impacted.
Wow. Hey, have you?
And
I mean,
there's the
you always see drones at train crashes. Have we ever seen any drone footage of a train crash as it happens? Because I mean, if you're at a train crossing in your car and you see, oh, there's a truck stuck on the tracks, you can pull out your cell phone and if you have enough time and get it. But nobody ever has a drone on them. Just send it up. That I'd like. I mean, I don't want it to happen, of course. I don't want anybody to get hurt or damage stuff, but I mean, if it has to happen, get some drone footage of it, right?
Well, and of course, Ken has provided us some very useful training videos in his library to tell us how to quickly set up our drones for such an occasion.
That's right.
That's true.
Specifically, the little Mavic Airs and the Mavic Minis, you say those can be assembled very quickly and put into the air. So
Right.
Not that we would want to hint to anybody that this might be useful for drone news.
Right.
All right. Next in the news, a drone company is going to assist over the weekend making vital deliveries to those cut off by recent floods in the Bundaberg area in Australia.
And let me just say this. I am pretty sure that this is the most Australian guy you'll ever hear. He is on a level of American to, like, koala. I mean, this guy is off the charts. Listen to this.
So we put out the call there to offer, sort of if you're stuck in the floodwaters, sort of a delivery service over the floodwaters sort of thing. Now we got quite a fair, good sort of feedback from that and a few sort of jobs and stuff out of that. So a few guys were stuck. So we did quite a few jobs with those sort of things. Yeah, over the weekend and one yesterday was Sunday. Yeah, so we did about 3 or 4 of them. So it was good fun. So delivering essentials or meals and a lot of cartons of beer just to stranded travellers. So it was something that most guys thinking they're going to be stuck there for a week sort of thing. So
Okay, I'm being told by my producer that doesn't exist that is confirmed to be English. It was English, yes.
It was?
He was speaking English, yes.
All right, now before we go to the last story, there's one thing that I forgot to mention that I wanted to mention for those people that own the DJI Mavic 3.
Yeah.
Recently, there's been information released that the DJI is going to initiate the official warranty period for the Mavic 3 at February 8th, 2022. Now, what this means is that if you got your drone on November 20th, 2021, for instance, you're covered until February 7th, 2022 as an extension, and that your official warranty period doesn't actually start until February 8th, running to February 7th, 2023. So you get additional warranty coverage provided from the day you receive the product until February 7th, 2023.
So, Jake, you're best buds with DJI. Any reason why they would be doing this? Why are they doing this?
Well, you know, I mean, I can only share so much, but I would assume that it had something to do with them releasing a not quite all the way finished product and having to wait till January sometime to actually put some of the intelligent flight modes in through firmware updates. And I think the backfire on that from people, the blowback on that was a little bit more intense than they thought it might be.
Yeah, I mean, people are already paying a lot of money for this thing. They expected it to be perfect. So,
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you pay a lot, that kind of money. The expectation is that it's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Thanks, Jeff.
so those of you that have it, there's an additional bit of I guess, good fortune for you. All right. Last in the news, Charlottesville, a medical helicopter bringing a patient to the University of Virginia Medical Center encountered a drone well above the legal flying limit late Tuesday, November 23rd.
We had our night crew flying into the helipad at UVA, and about a mile to a mile and a half, the pilot reported that he thought he saw what was an aircraft.
The Lynchburg-based pilot quickly realized it was not an aircraft, and it suddenly was right in front of him. Don Barnett, who also flies for PHI Air Medical, says quick thinking and training comes into action.
In order to avoid the collision, he had to make a very evasive maneuver, rolling the aircraft away from the drone.
This isn't a unique danger, and drones aren't the only risk. Lasers also put the lives of these pilots in danger.
Flying here in Lynchburg, I've been hit twice by lasers. The second time I was hit, the ophthalmologist said I had a corneal abrasion, and it felt like sand in your eye for about 8 weeks.
The FAA says if you're flying a drone for enjoyment, it has to be kept in sight and at or below 400 feet depending on the airspace type, and it cannot interfere with any manned aircrafts.
We're providing a public service. This is not just a job for most of us. This is our calling. And we would just ask that the public exercise good judgment. Be aware of aircraft that are out there. I mean, it's not just the regulations, but it's common sense.
Despite the scare, the helicopter was able to land safely at UVA right behind me. Barnett asked that if you are planning to get your child a drone for the holidays, to make sure that they understand the FAA rules.
Yeah. You don't have to be smart or well-informed as long as you're pretty. Good for you, honey.
I just need to remember you're going to edit these things. I swear.
I mean, aircrafts. Come on. All
right,
that's
so
high school. Yeah.
It's like the plural of drone, which is drone-y. Drone-I? Drone-I. Sorry. Yeah, drone-I.
Like the plural
I'm already
of
concerned enough with the fact that people fly drones high enough for these helicopters to intercept them, but I don't get the laser thing. That I don't get. I mean, what person walks out of their house and goes, "Oh yeah, I think I'll just shine a laser at the passing by helicopter"? It doesn't really seem all that entertaining.
It's easier to shine a laser in a bus driver's eyes.
You said that out loud. You said that out loud.
I know, but it's the same thing, right? Like, why isn't it as fun to just blast people's eyes on the interstate? Why do you have to? Because you're 14 and you took your kitty cat's toy laser and your buddy, you're like, hey man, because you're 14 and you're stupid and this is me getting grumpified as I get older. I could feel it. I could feel it coming on. I could feel it.
But you have a 100,000 lumen flashlight that turns night into day.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's just.
But I'm a responsible adult. I also have a laser, a 2-watt laser that'll burn through both sides of a metal beer can. But I'm not gonna shine it in anybody's eyes. Maybe the bus driver, just for fun, you know. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nope.
Don't be a dumbass. Right, Jake? Don't be a dumbass, right?
Right. Don't be.
We
actually had a drone and a helicopter collide up here back in early October, and it'd be interesting to see how that falls out.
Yeah. Now, speaking of lasers, though, are you going to take a blue laser into one of your ice caves?
I really, really want to. I'm trying to find some ice caves that I can go to this winter.
Yeah.
Because right now I can't find any. They're either all already buried in by snow or, yeah.
Well, what happened to the last one you went to? What happened the last one you went to? Just go back there.
They change.
Do they?
Glaciers are always moving, so they always are changing.
Are they? Do they? Okay.
They do.
Okay. Well, Jeff, thank you very much for the news. We really, 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 really appreciate it.
You're most welcome.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right. And now here is
I hope
Jake.
he enjoys the rest of that bottle of wine.
Oh, he
or
will.
At least until he can't pronounce it anymore.
Oh, he will. Now here's Jake with the first joke of the evening. It's going to be awesome.
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
Why?
They'd crack each other up.
Got another one?
I do.
Yeah. All right. Hit me with that one.
I really don't trust stairs, Ken.
Uh-huh.
They're always up to something.
Wow. Wow.
I warned you,
You know?
that I dug to the bottom of the barrel to
You're-
find the worst dad jokes I could possibly find.
Your skills lie in other areas. Awesome. So, we good effort.
You have no argument from me on that, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
None at all.
Okay. By the way, we're going to have Rob Muller from the Netherlands on, and we're going to play a little game with Jake. I'm going to pit you two next to each other, against each other, and the winner gets to give this to the person that they picked. This is
the panel mini?
Yeah,
That's a great panel.
The panel mini, yeah, from Loom Cube. And
yeah.
Now, I just found this out as a Loom Cube affiliate, and there's a link in... Good Lord. There's a couple rednecks going on. I live near the drag strip. So, Loom Cube, and I think other companies actually, during Black Friday, the sale-a-thon, or the last week or something, deactivates affiliate links. Did you know that?
Yes, I get those emails too.
What is up with that? That
you don't
is
get any commission.
Yeah, so why? That's what do they say in France? It's how they pronounce it. Chité? That's very
like that,
it's very chité of them to do. But I did get an email today saying that the code that's in the description below is active again. So if you want to go to loomcube.com and get you one of these, if you don't win, or a strobe or any of their other products, please do that. And shoot them an email and tell them that Ken said it was shitty of them to deactivate my promotional code. But anyway, these are things that YouTubers don't normally talk about, but I will because I don't give a shitty. All right.
Because you're getting old. You just want to yell at kids to get off your lawn.
I am, man. I feel I'm getting very crotchety. Okay. So I'm going to share one video, and then we're going to bring Rob in, okay? This is one of the viewer videos. This was sent to me without any email or anything. It was just a link, and it's from Tom Pepin. And I will say, you saw Jeff's beard?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Pepin's beard can kick Jeff's beard's ass if beards had asses. Wait till you see this. This is a magnificent beard. This is Muddin' in the Thunderdome. Enjoy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's cold out here.
Look at that thing.
I got out here before it fills up with four-wheelers and dirt bikes and stuff. There's supposed to be a bunch of people out here mudding, so hopefully I'll have something really cool to show for you.
Yeah. Now, Jake, if you had a beard like that, wouldn't that keep you warm in those Alaskan nights?
Oh, 100%.
Is having a beard in Alaska advantageous, or is it a hindrance when you're outside?
No, it helps.
It grows icicles on it, but it does keep your face warm.
No, those are not icicles, Ken. Those are snotsicles.
Snotsicles, that's true, yeah.
It is not a joke either. It's
No.
very true.
Oh, it's very true, yeah. Have you ever gone mudding?
Well, no.
No?
I'll say no.
You've gone snowing, though?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you have.
And I have gone mudding in airplanes.
Oh! What do they call them? Puddle jumpers?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You end up landing and the tires just kick up all kinds of mud and water and crap.
Oh, that sounds like good rednecky fun.
Oh, it's lots of fun. Loads of fun.
Do you know I've never ridden a four-wheeler in my life?
Really?
Never, not once. Yeah.
You've ridden motorcycles.
That was awesome. Thanks, Tom Pepin, for sending that in. Yeah, I've never done that. I've never ridden. I've ridden all kinds of wheeled conveyances, but never a 4-wheeler or a 3-wheeler.
Wow.
Yeah. Weird, huh?
Wow.
Anyway,
that is.
So I guess now I've got some really great viewer videos that we'll check out here in a bit. But let's go ahead and bring in our buddy all the way from the Netherlands. Let's see what time it is. Alexa, what time is it in the Netherlands?
In the Netherlands, it's 2:55 a.m.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Whoa.
Oh my God! That's crazy. All right, here's Jake with a joke as we bring in Rob Muller.
One of my kids asked me if I could put their shoes on.
Uh-huh.
I answered, no, I don't think they'll fit me.
Wow, they're not getting any better. Hey, Rob! Welcome to the show, my friend. Thank you.
In Canada.
Yeah, look at you. He's in Canada. Yeah.
That is wild. That is like an exact replica of the wall.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? That's
Look at that. Who's on the wall?
Who is on the wall? Oh, you're on the wall.
Yeah, with my girl.
See, that's all Kelly needs to do. Put himself on the wall. That's all he needs to do. Hey, how you doing, man? So you are in the Netherlands. What in how do you say your town name? Haarlem.
Haarlem. Yeah, no, it's actually just Haarlem. It's 1A.
1A.
You know, you got the Haarlem in New York is 1A, and where I live it's 2A. So it's HAA.
And that's why I started
LEM.
calling it Haarlem because
Yeah, but you know, the first time I was on TNL with you, and I sent my first super chat, and you made it Haarlem. So
I did that. Hey, now I want to ask a serious question. On your computer keyboard, do you have all those umlauts and crap on the?
No.
No, how do you do that?
No, we got exactly the same keyboard as you guys have, Ken. Really.
So
and,
how do
you know? It's just like you say, Flurgen, Glurgen. It's funny, but it's not Dutch. It's Scandinavian.
Right.
It's from Sweden, and you know that. So Flurgen, Glurgen is not Dutch, Ken. I'm sorry.
No, I know that. I dated a Dutch girl for a little bit.
That's Ken's catch-all phrase for anything.
Right. Anything that's from that
Anything
general
that you can pronounce, it's
part of the
Flurgen,
world.
Glurgen.
That's it. Yeah. That's that's what I hear. But how do you put the special little punctuation on your letters then?
Well, we don't have that in the Netherlands, Ken. No.
Oh, you don't in the Netherlands? Okay. Well,
no.
So that's Sweden.
Like the Dutch language, we got a lot of words. They're just English, like bed and baby and town. We got a lot of English words, and it's practically the same. Only the pronunciation is a lot different.
Okay.
You know, but
okay. Well, now there's a link to his channel in the description. Please, he's got like 35 subscribers. Let's get him up over 100 if we can. Because wouldn't that motivate you? That'd be great. Let's see if we can do that for good old Rob, who's a big supporter of the channel. But speaking of the words, you have a video on your channel that I'll share here in a second, and it's called This. And I tried for an hour to say it. Hold on, don't say it. Jake, can you say that?
No.
What do you got, Jake? Let's hear it.
It would sound bad and dirty.
Just do it. Do it. Try it.
If I was to say, it'd be like Winkle Centrum.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Try it again, Jake. Go ahead.
The first was good. The first is very good.
Yeah. Okay.
The first is good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Try the
So
second.
It's going to be. Schalkwijk.
Almost.
So how do you say that, Rob?
Schalkwijk.
Of course.
The
That's what
C
I
and
was
the
going to
H.
say. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, the C and the H is so it's Winkelcentrum Schalkwijk.
Really?
Yeah, it's a shopping mall over here. Yeah.
The languages languages that have the ch sound in it, I can't. I can't. I can't. But good for them. Good for you. So let's share that video. Is this a town or what is this? This is the name of the town. Is the place?
Oh, this is actually Haarlem, and
okay.
So Haarlem is in a lot of sections, and one section of Haarlem is called Schalkwijk. So that's the little, it's not a town, but it's a neighborhood, like, you know.
Okay.
And so we got Haarlem is in a lot of different small places, and one of them is called Schalkwijk. And this is actually what we're seeing now. That's the new shopping mall being built. And I wanted to make a big time lapse of it, you know, so that you fly over it every day or maybe every week one time, so that you can see it all being built. But yeah, you know, I can fly. The Dutch drone laws are very, very forgiving, but I'm just a little bit too close to our main airfield called Schiphol, and but it's just a mile, you know. So I thought maybe I'm not going to make that time lapse, you know.
Okay.
Because the fines are huge here in Holland. The drone laws are very forgiving, but the fines are horrendous.
Yeah, talk more about the forgiving drone laws. Like, what is forgiving about them? Are you comparing it to the United States or like?
Well, I always hear you, Jason Shepard's Remote Pilot 101. You have to do the exams, and you really have to study for them in America. But in Holland, we got A1, A2, A3. So it's like 3 sections of the test. If you got one cost about $100, then you can fly drones, but not over city limits. If you got A1, A2, A3, and it's just an online test. It's not that hard. Everybody can do it, but then you can even fly over cars, over people, over city limits. You can go 500 yards up. Can
you film Emma Sue in the backyard if you wanted to in her 4-piece? Huh? Can you do that?
That is exactly the same over here, Ken. You know, everybody's always asking, is there a telelens on there? And you know, I think that's everywhere.
Right. Jake, did you have a question?
What's your weather like right now?
Well, it's beginning to freeze. So you know, it's 0 degrees. I don't know how much that's in Fahrenheit, but we got Celsius, of course. But it's below 0 now. So water is beginning to freeze, and we got a little snow now as well. So we haven't got that huge winters as we used to have in Holland, but it's getting very cold now. Yeah, very cold.
What drones do you have? What drones do you fly and own?
Well, I got your favorite drone. That's my favorite drone also. That's this one.
Oh yeah, the POS. Yeah, you gotta have that.
Yeah, the POS. But you know, Ken.
Yeah.
This is your mistake. You should have had the other props on.
Yeah, you can take off the crappy plastic chintzy props and put that adapter on it. I never did try that. I was lucky to.
It does make a difference. I did that to mine. It does make a difference.
Does it really?
It's a completely different bird, isn't it, Jake? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's unbelievable. The prop wash is totally gone.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
I started with this little buddy, of course.
Yeah.
Tiny Hawk.
Right. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good starter drone for FPV.
Yeah. But also, like, I built them, you know, like everybody does.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
This is yeah.
So you're do you have any GPS drones, or are you mostly into FPV stuff?
Mostly into FPV. I had the Mavics. I started out with the Spark, and I modded that thing to the max. Really, that's where I had my first soldering. I really modded that DJI Spark. That was my first GPS. Then I had the Mavic 2 Zoom. That was brilliant. That was an awesome drone. But when I started FPV, you know, FPV is maybe not that expensive, but when you first get into it, that's very expensive.
Yes.
And, so I sold a lot of my GPS drones to get a full FPV set, you know, the goggles, and so yeah.
Okay. Now I have another video from you, and I think that you're flying the POS in it. I think you are, but maybe you can confirm. And I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Zomar Watt Bootjez.
Just some boats. That's what it's called. Zomar wat bootjes.
Oh, but I said it right?
Yeah. Well,
I was close
bootjes,
anyway.
But it's bootjes.
Bootjes. Okay. All right. So is this? Are you flying the DJI POS for this?
That was my. This was in the time I didn't have the balls to put it in full manual. I do now.
Yep.
So I really used it as a GPS drone. But yeah, those were my first. Yep.
Did you know these people, or are you just creeping on them?
No, not at all. No, not at all. Not at all. I sent you a video one time that was the guys throwing at my drone. You know, I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I
that.
remember. Yeah, they were throwing rocks at it. Yeah.
It was in manual.
Yeah. So you didn't know any of these people. You just.
No. Of course not. No.
And how long had you had this drone at this point flying over water? You brave thing, you.
This is we are filming each other now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So how long have you had it at this point? Have you owned this drone before you started flying it over water?
POS.
The POS, yeah.
I got it probably the week it came out, so that's
I'm
just a year and a half.
No, I'm saying like when you filmed this, how long had you had the drone? Because flying it over water is a brave thing to do.
Oh, but you know the FPV drone it's practically a GPS drone if you don't put it in manual. So it's just it flies practically the same as a Mavic, and I was always used to the GPS drones. So.
the dude's trying to have a romantic moment, and here comes this flying camera at him. He's like, he looked like maybe he was about to pop the question. He's like, Wouldn't that be great if you got down on one knee and you captured it? That would have been a 1 million view video.
I really like that. Sometimes when I fly over water or fly at people, they come to me and if they're in a boat or something like that, and they give them their email address and I shoot some footage, and I always like that.
So, what neighboring countries do you fly your drone in? And are there any countries nearby that aren't very friendly with drones?
No, I've only flown my drone in the Netherlands. No, I never flew in another country.
Okay, all right. Well, Speaking of other countries, we're gonna play a game. If Jake is done playing Tetris or whatever he's doing over there, I don't know what he's doing. He's playing.
I'm chatting.
Oh, are you? Okay. What are people saying, Jake? What are they saying in the chat?
One guy said something about you've either put a drone in the water or you haven't flown over water yet.
That's true. That's true. Has anybody?
That's pretty true.
I never crashed one in the water. Thank God.
You never have?
No.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this for you. I'm knock on that wood there for you. So, hey, do you want to play a game, everybody?
Sure.
It's called The Shape Game. All right. So I need you to close your chat. Both of you. Close your chat. No cheating. No help from the audience. Right. Okay?
Yep.
And I need everybody else to say, pick me, pick me, pick me. All right? Oh, wait. You guys need to pick someone. So open your chat again. All right. Each of you pick someone in the chat. All right? And don't tell me who that is. Just write that name down. And then I'll tell you how the game works. And someone is going to win this panel mini from Loom Cube. This fantastic panel mini can be yours. We're going to play the shape game. All right. Did you pick someone? You each got a contestant? All right. You can stop saying pick me. Stop saying pick me, pick me. And you can close the chat on your honor system. Close the chat. Don't be tempted to glance. Jake, did you close it?
It's closed.
All right. So here's how it's going to work. I'm sure that, Rob, you're familiar with the shapes of countries in Europe. You could probably name them by just looking at the shape of the country.
Probably.
And Jake, you could probably name a state here in the United States just from looking at the shape of it, right?
Maybe two.
Okay,
yeah, sure.
All right.
Let's go with that, two.
Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Rob state shapes, and I'm going to give Jake country shapes, European country shapes. And this will be especially difficult because they'll be just by themselves without any other countries for reference. All right, and
goodness.
and whoever gets more, and feel free to play. You can stop saying "pick me." Feel free to play in the chat, but there will be no cheating, gentlemen. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Sure.
You put that phone down. So I'm gonna move myself over a little bit this way. Whoop. There we go. And now here is the first one. This is for Jake. Jake. And you can tell if Rob knows it. What is this country?
Germany?
Ooh, no. Rob, do you know that country?
Is it Spain?
It is Spain. Very good. All right.
That was my first guess.
That's one for Rob. All right. Now, Rob, you guess first. What state is this?
Texas.
Oh, no. Chance to steal, Jake.
Montana.
Correct. Wow. You thought that was Texas. Okay. This is going to be super fun.
Hey, Ken, I lived in Florida in 1978, so I'm not going to remember any states.
Oh, okay. We'll just see. All right. Now back over to Jake. What country is that?
Oh.
That's a country. This is fun. This is fun. And this is fun. I like this. This is fun. What you got? We don't have all night.
Take a wild stab in the dark and say Poland.
Oh, no. Rob, you want to steal? What country is that?
Switzerland?
Ooh, no, that's Germany.
What?
Oh, well.
That's Germany. All right.
We're not that big fans of the Germans.
Well, yeah, we won't go into that. I understand. I'm a history buff. I get it.
Too soon, Ken.
Yeah,
too soon.
Too soon? Yeah, all right. All right. So back over, Rob. Rob, what state is that?
Oh, my goodness.
It's difficult without the other states around it, isn't it? What state?
I haven't got the slightest idea.
Chance to steal.
I don't know.
Jake.
I don't know.
Nevada.
That is Nevada. Correct.
Wow.
Very good. So that's another point for Jake.
So I might get 3 right because there's at least one other state that I know the shape of.
Yes. Well, it's 2-1 so far. 2-1.
So Florida should be easy.
Yeah. All right. Jake, what country is this? This is not a Rorschach ink blot test either. It's my mother.
Ken's Mazda.
Yeah, that's an oil spot from my Mazda. No, what country is that, Jake?
Is that no? Let's see, Iceland? No.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I'll go with that. I'll go with
yes. Iceland. Very good. Correct.
What, really?
Well, yes, that is Iceland. Very, very good. Okay.
It's really hard without the other things around it because, like, that could be an island. Or
I know.
Could be...
Yeah, I know, right? All right, now over to Rob. Rob, what state is this? And those aren't testicles.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
You got nothing? Okay.
Nevada.
No. Chance to steal, Jake. You'll never see this state the same way again, will you?
I never. Good God.
I lived there.
Is that oh man, I'm torn between
Time up.
Alabama?
Time is up. It is Alabama, but time is up. No point for you.
All right. I was torn between Mississippi and Alabama. I was going back and forth.
Well, just remember, Alabama has balls. All right. Now, back over to Jake. Jake, what country is this? What country is that? Rob, looks like you know that.
It is Sweden?
Oh! For the steal, Rob.
Isn't that England? Great Britain?
Oh, no! Oh, no.
Sorry, Schmegged.
No, that's Denmark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Flurgen.
Yeah, the Flurgens. That's where all the Glurgans
definitely
live.
Flurgen.
Yeah,
I can see it written out right there.
Yeah,
It's just
Yep. That's full-on Glurgen there. Okay. Now, over to Rob. This might seem like a misprint or a joke, but what state? Pow, is that? That is a state, yes. Yeah. It's the
New
shape.
Mexico? I don't know.
What'd you say?
New Mexico.
No, that's.
I don't even know if that's.
Yeah. Chance to steal, Jake. Jake is frozen. Oh.
I feel like it's one of the Dakotas or Wyoming.
It's really a negative space left by other states' shapes. They got the raw end of the deal there, but you don't know. No. I guess no point for that one. That is Colorado.
Oh.
People in the chat got it. Got it.
Really, Colorado?
Yeah, that's the shape of it.
Who did those borders?
I mean, seriously, it's probably the negative space left by the other surrounding states for real. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, now back over to Jake. Jake? The score is 3-1. Jake's in the lead. Jake?
Oh, God.
What country is that?
Poland.
Poland? No. You better steal that one, Rob.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you. You're so kind.
Oh, well, you know how I do. What country?
The Netherlands.
Yes, that's the Netherlands. Yeah. Very good. So you got. It's a real race now.
Why is there a big white?
Yeah, that white. That's water. You see, left to the white. There's Harlem. Just a little bit left to the.
Oh.
Left to the,
that's where he is. Yeah. Okay, Rob.
Yes, sir.
What state is this?
New York?
Oh my goodness, no. Jake, chance to steal.
I'm probably gonna get this wrong. Tennessee?
Correct. That's my state. That's where I live. That's where you and I met.
I was like, man,
Yeah, that's Tennessee. All right. Are we still having fun out there in YouTube land? We good? Okay, everybody's having fun. All right. We got a few more. So, Jake, what is that country?
Is that Romania?
Oh, no. Chance to steal, Rob.
Is that?
It's
Belgium?
hard. It's hard without the other countries around, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say?
I said Belgium, but it's not.
No, that's Switzerland.
Oh.
Sorry, Switzerland. No point. All right. Rob?
Yeah.
Rob, please tell me what state this is. See, this is why this is such a fun game to play with people from other countries. Because everybody's like, "What?" You're like, "What?"
Florida. I don't know.
If the people who live here would be very, very, very upset if they were watching this. You don't know? Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Jake?
Can I piss a few of them off real quick?
Sure.
So what would be the third largest state in the union if you cut Alaska in half? What is Texas?
Yeah, the Texans they tend to forget about big old Alaska. All right, so yeah, that was Texas. That's a point for Jake. It's 5-2. I don't know what this says about the Netherlands educational system, but we'll continue.
Well, I've got to tell. I mean, I came into this thinking that Rob was going to just whoop my behind.
I thought so too because he speaks Dutch and English.
Right, and usually us Americans are like, I don't know, is that a country? It looks like the step on my front porch. I mean,
Yeah, that looks like a bug that splattered on my windshield the other day. All right, all right.
You should have done 1 second song and then Dutch songs. I would win that.
Oh yeah. All right, Jake.
All right.
Jake, what country is that?
It's a country in Europe somewhere.
Yes, correct. Point for Jake. No, what is it?
Did we already do Belgium? I mean Romania. I'll go with Romania again. I think that's what I did last time.
No. Rob, chance to steal. Come on, man, steal it.
Is that Poland?
No.
Oh.
No.
Is it France?
No, again. Let's see if anybody in there got anybody in the I think some
not Belgium.
Nobody got it. No, that's good old I mean, I have a tattoo of that. I mean, of course it's Belarus.
Wait, is Belarus a country?
Yeah, right. Surprise. Yeah. They probably even have their own money. Yeah, that's Belarus.
I just thought that was a word they made up in movies.
Right. I'm moving to Belarus. All right. Rob?
Yes, sir.
What state is this?
You know it, Jake?
I think he knows it. Again.
Is that New York?
No. No, Jake, chance to steal. He's tilting his head like it's a centerfold.
Can't even turn it that way. Pennsylvania?
Yes! Yes!
No way.
That is Pennsylvania. I lived there as well. I grew up there, in fact. That's Pennsylvania.
I lived there when I was in second grade. I'll claim that as my, that's how I knew that was Pennsylvania.
And you learned geography in second grade, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. They're starting to get a little tougher. I only have a few more. We still having fun out there? Oh, this is fun. People are gathering the kids around. Bring the kids in.
Is it getting hot in here? Is it just me? Is it getting hot in here?
I know. Hey, man, this is for the panel mini. You know? Right now,
This is the second game. I'm getting totally crushed on TNL. Kelly Green destroyed me one time with 1 second song.
Well, he does that. That's what he does. He's a
Rob,
professional.
You and I would be in that. If Kelly and I had to go against each other in 1 second song, I would probably get 0.
Well, the score right now is Jake 6, Rob 2. All right. So, Jake, what country is this?
Is that Norway?
No. Rob, Mr. European, sir? All your European buddies are in the chat like, what?
What? Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Portugal? Oh, Finland.
I'll give it to you. You don't just blurt something out there. You think about it. Finland, yes. We'll give you Finland. All right, so you have...
That was going to be my next guess. I knew it had to be one of the Scandinavian countries up there.
Was
That's also a Flurgen.
Okay. Well, kind
That's
of
Flurgen's cousin.
We're gonna keep the shape vertical and ask Rob what state that is. Is it Finland? What state is that?
My goodness. I haven't got any idea. No.
Take a 1 in 50 chance. Pick a
1
state.
in 50 chance. Okay. Washington. Is that a state?
Yeah, but no, that's not it. Jake? Oh.
Illinois?
No. You know, I know I'm the quiz master, but I'd like to think that I could, not the countries, but the states at least I could do that. That's Delaware. So no.
Yeah, I never would have guessed Delaware.
No point.
I forget
on that.
Delaware is even a state sometimes, to be honest.
True. Sorry.
Delaware, it's like you don't really hear about Delaware in the news. It just doesn't.
You don't.
It's a state. It's there. It just stays on the down low.
Is that where Camp David is? No, that's in Maryland.
No, I think that's in
what
Texas.
grade do you Americans have to learn all the states in America?
Oh, like 1st through 5th, maybe?
1st grade? All right.
I mean,
well,
yeah.
That was when Ken and I went to school, but I don't know about now.
Right. You know, when Jake and I went to school, they still taught cursive writing. Now it's like, just print everything. Crazy. All right. Right, that's exactly right.
Just do this. Just
Yep, just thumb it.
That's what they teach you now in school.
All right.
How to exercise your thumbs.
Rob, if you're able to steal one, you might have a chance at winning or tying. And if it's a tie, then it's up to the coin of destiny. But here is the next one for Jake. Jake, what country is that?
France.
Now,
Can I phone a friend?
I just realized something, and this was unintentional until now, but some people might dispute this is a country. Oh, wait. No, that's a continent. Now, forgive me for even suggesting that, people who are watching.
Is that Greece?
Jake, what's your guess?
Ireland.
Correct!
What?
Yes, that's Ireland.
I've been there.
Yeah, you have. Okay, so you're like, I want to go here.
Only when I was there, it wasn't all detached all by its lonesome self over there. It was still attached to the rest of the...
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so Rob, you really have no chance, but you can you can at least have a less embarrassing score. All right, so we have more. All right, Rob, what state is this?
That is New Jersey.
No, that's not New Jersey. And by the way, El Smeg had said yes, the Republic of Ireland, to be precise. So I didn't mean to get political at all with that, but Jake, your chance to steal on that. What state is that?
Is that Maine?
No. No. I'll give you a hint. Radar detectors are illegal in this state. And I found that out the hard way. I guess that doesn't help, but that is Virginia. I think people got that. All right.
That's Virginia?
That's Virginia, yeah.
Mountain Mama.
That's West Virginia, but very good reference, Rob. Very good. All right. So, just two more. Jake, what country is that?
You laugh like...
Well,
There's no way in heck he's going to get this one.
Yeah, if I had to bet a part of my anatomy, I think I would remain whole. What country is that?
Well, I'm just going to totally... Bulgaria.
No, not Bulgaria. Rob, do you know?
Is that maybe Romania?
No. All right, I'll give you a hint. All right, first person to get it between you two. It's where Melania Trump came from.
That's so helpful.
Well, I mean, maybe it is. No? Nothing?
Slovakia?
No,
Slovenia.
no. Slovenia. Yeah, well, Slovenia. Yes. We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you, Rob, because you're our guest.
He got it.
We'll give it to you. Okay. So it is 7-4, and here is the last one. This is for Rob. Rob, what state is that?
Florida.
Correct. Correct. So now you've got it's 5-7. Let's congratulate. Who was the winner as I slide on back over that way? There we go. Who is the winner?
Well done, Jake.
Jake, who won? Who is that?
Fly Zone Drones.
Fly Zone Drones.
My buddy who lives down in Illinois, that sometime when I'm down there, we are actually going to get together and fly together someday.
Oh, are you
Just
playing
hasn't worked out.
favorites? Are you playing favorites, Jake?
No.
You picked him completely at random, did you?
I did. I threw a dart right at my computer screen.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You've got this wonderful Loom Cube Panel Mini. It's a really great little panel. Here's Jake to tell you more.
It's a great panel. I'm using one right over here right now to illuminate this side of my face.
Are
just
you?
So that I don't have all dark and shadowy.
Wow. You look so much, your camera looks so much better than mine. What camera is it?
It's really expensive.
What camera is that you're using for your webcam?
It's an A7S III. That's $3,500.
Yeah, that's about what I paid for mine. It's what is mine?
I wouldn't have bought it except for I use it every day for work. So
it's a Nikon D7500 that I'm using, in case anybody's wondering. And
that's a good camera.
And, yeah, but I bought this not for stills. I bought it for video years ago, but it's got worthless autofocus on it. Worthless.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, all right. Well, that was a fun game. And Rob, thank you so much for being on with us. Before we let you go, Alexa, what time is it in the Netherlands?
In the Netherlands, it's 3:30 a.m.
Oh, hell. You need to go to bed, man. Thanks for staying up, and I appreciate everyone else in Europe staying up and watching this live. Thank you very much, sir, for supporting
Thanks
the channel
for having me, Ken.
and for being just
Bye,
a cool
Jake.
dude.
Bye, Rob. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
See ya. All right.
Bye.
How about that guy? He's pretty cool.
It's a cool dude.
Yeah, and I really do appreciate these people that stay up late to be on the show and to watch the show.
Yeah, I got to be honest, Ken. If you asked me, hey, would you mind jumping on a show at 3 a.m, I'd probably be like, no, I'm sick that day. What day did you say that was?
Yeah, it's a weird thing to stay up that late, and it's quite the compliment for people that are watching this live from countries where it's like tomorrow already. But
Very
let's go
much
ahead
so.
and get into the viewer video after a little bit. And this is just for Rob, because I know he's probably still watching a little bit. Let's go ahead and head into the Raz chamber, okay? Because he needs to relax, take a load off, and just try not to think about the stresses of the day and what time it is. You just go to sleep, buddy. And everybody else can join us here in the Raz chamber. It's a wonderful place to be. Yes, you just sit back. It's warm. It's like 110 degrees in here, so you can come right in from the icy wilderness of Alaska and just plunk right in.
It feels amazing after walking in 5 degrees and snow all day. It feels really good.
Yes.
Plus, it gets in all those little cracks and crevices that I can't
all
warmed up
it
any other
gets
way.
all up in your business. But just remember, as you're sitting here in the purple and blue goo, that there's one rule and one rule only, and that is, Jake, what's the rule?
No spitting. No, that's the same as spitting. No flatulence.
There's no farting in the Raz. Enjoy. Electroglide? What the hell, Electroglide?
Wow.
Come on. Well, I mean, you expect that
Man.
from somebody that names himself after lube. Electroglide. Oof. Shame on you. We just said no farting in the... Okay. People just ignoring. I need to make a bigger sign. That's what I need.
You do.
Yeah.
A bigger sign and, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe tighter control over who gets in the Raz. I don't know.
And more lube.
Okay. I thought the Raz was.
The Raz is nothing but lube, baby. Nothing but. All right.
That explains a lot.
It really does. I mean, after we're done streaming, there's still people in there. It's freaking Caligula all up in there. All right. So Brad Henderson sent a video in by emailing it to me here, which I encourage people to do. Maybe you had something that you filmed cool or interesting, or you put a little funny thing together. Send it to me. I'll share it next week on the show. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. Make sure to include what you use for your music source, because if you play your favorite Dutch hit, YouTube's going to get all up in your business. You want copyright-free music? Use Epidemic Sound from epidemicsound.com. Link in the description for free 30 days. They've got music and sound effects. Anything else is crap, and that's a fact, Jack. All right. So here is from Brad Henderson. This is a turkey trot, which sounds like something that you get and have to spend some time in the men's room after Thanksgiving. But no, this is a turkey trot. And this is from, where is this from? Missouri. He says, hey, Ken, my name is Brad. Yeah. This video is from the 39th annual Turkey Day run in Kirkwood, Missouri.
Oh.
I've done a few drone gigs for the race director in the past 9 months, and this is by far one of the biggest I've done that I'm getting paid for. I'm quite happy with how the video turned out. Both videos use music by Epidemic Sound. That's from Brad. And of course, he got all the permission from every single person there to fly over them, I'm sure.
That's right, because they're all direct participants.
That's right. I never asked what you needed to do to make these videos happen. I just play them with plausible deniability.
Don't kill the messenger.
That's right. But that's an interesting shot.
Yeah.
What's that? What are you going to say?
I don't understand running. I just do not understand people who run.
You look like a runner. Are you not a runner?
I know, but I hate running. I've always hated running. I don't know why people run. I'll walk all day long. I'll hike all day long, but the people that run are weird. And up here, the people that run when it's like 20 below zero, they're probably insane.
Psychos?
Yeah, like high functioning sociopaths or psychopaths of some sort.
Have you seen the knuckleheads that when it's like 10 below zero, they're still wearing shorts? Do they have those up there?
Why? Yes, we do. A lot of them.
What?
And I don't know what's wrong with them. They got dropped into their heads as a baby or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it's snowing. It's night. It's 10 below zero, and you're out there with shorts on. But they'll wear a heavy coat. They'll wear a heavy coat, right?
And they're like, "What? Got nothing else going on. I think I'm gonna go for a quick run in my shorts."
What about those
20 below zero?
What about those polar bear club people that jump into frozen lakes?
Oh, I don't think those people are human. I'm pretty sure they've like some virus mutated and they're just, some sort of living zombie thing.
They used to do that when I lived in Vermont. They'd cut a hole in the ice and a bunch of these people would just jump in. I'd do that before I'd run a marathon, though. Would you?
Yeah, that's true. I probably would do that too.
As long as there was a hot tub or some Raz to jump into right afterwards.
Yes, it'd have to be right there.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
So let's get in the mood for Christmas, shall we? As it is December 2nd already, and we've been getting ready for Christmas since right after Halloween, haven't we?
We've been getting ready for Christmas since July, it feels like.
Yeah. And, I bet the Christmas lights look great up there in Alaska in the snow and everything.
Oh, yeah. And it's dark for all but 4 hours of the day, so they're there.
Oh, that's right. You only have 4 hours of light.
Yep.
No wonder you're creating short-wearing psychopaths. Yeah, that's okay.
Good
That
point.
explains everything. Okay, so this is from Lee Bessing, and I'll just go ahead and play this for you as I read his email. He said, "Ken, here's my drone video that I took to see the animated Christmas light show in Selma, Texas. All the people in the cars you see were paying $35 per carload for the privilege of driving in bumper-to-bumper traffic through this animated display.
Wow.
I wasn't willing to pay the money, so I put my drone up in the air to watch it from above. This is an Autel Evo 2 Pro with the manual settings and no ND filters." Lee Bessing. Yeah. Break it down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get on the floor. Yeah. That was cool. Thank you, Lee Bessing, for
very cool.
sharing that. I like those Christmas light displays. I think I would like to fly FPV through that kind of thing, wouldn't you?
That would be fun.
Where the cars drive, and then it's all just... Because they have it organized so you can drive through it, so it'd be wide enough for an FPV drone to just kind of go through the whole thing real quick.
Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome.
Maybe I'll ask one of these people around here if I can do that. Jake, you're a worldly fella. You've been all around the world.
True.
Even though you don't know
you were going a different direction with that comment for a second there, but I'm glad you specified.
You've been rode hard and put up wet, right? So, even though you don't know the shapes of countries, do you know the shape of Newfoundland? No. Could you draw? I couldn't. I couldn't draw Newfoundland, but I'm sure it's a fine, fine country to the one person watching us there. This person, I'm going to go ahead and start the video because they didn't mention their name, but it is from Triton, Newfoundland. And there's their username in the corner. He says, "Hey, Ken, here's a video with my Mini 2. This is a Mini 2 flying in Triton, Newfoundland. The music is, of course, by epidemic. Now, that Mini 2 is getting it.
That Mini 2, man, that's a great little drone.
It really is. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. All right. Thank you very much for sending that in. I don't think
cool.
I've ever seen a video. I don't think I've ever played a video from Newfoundland.
Newfoundland?
Newfoundland. I try to say it like they would say it, right? It's Newfoundland. It's not Newfoundland like most Americans would. Hey, it's a new land we found. Look.
Look at that. It's new and it's found.
It's found. It's new. Oh, hell. Come on now. All right. Let's see. There was another video I wanted to share. Oh, yes. How about a Would You Ride It?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, someone sent one of these in, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Let me know in the chat if you would ride it. I'm on the fence about this one.
Now, you had mentioned that the control system on this aircraft is unique in that technically there are no control surfaces per se.
That's correct. It's a unique technology. We call it managed auto rotation. It's patented. And basically it's a sophisticated gyro aircraft because it flies in near auto rotation. So all the control is done by varying the RPMs. It basically is like a multicopter for takeoff and landing. And has the simplicity of a multicopter. There are no control surfaces, nothing to fail, nothing to tilt, but it flies as efficiently as a regular fixed-wing aircraft.
So what's the development program look like from here?
Well, we are in the process right now starting to actually fabricate the full-scale aircraft. We've been doing a lot of testing on this. Because it's a different kind of aircraft, it requires a totally different set of control laws. And so we spent a lot of time doing that and speccing out the flight envelope, and we're very, very satisfied. And so we're actually in the process right now. We have the design done, and we're in the process of fabricating a spec next year. We're hoping we have a big booth, and we're actually going to have a full-size Atlas sitting there on the floor for everybody to take a look at.
Okay, so that was just the prototype model. I think it was like 2 feet long or something like that. It looked like a quad with wings on it. Jake, would you fly it? Would you ride in it?
Well, I mean, do you have to sit on the top?
No, not the actual thing. No, when they finally have it, the real one.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm a no on that. I'm no on that. I just, I mean, it looks like just.
I see. The problem is, I see any of those, and I look at them like, and you're just surrounded by a bunch of blenders, like.
True, like those that have the.
No matter how this goes, if anything goes wrong, you're in the middle of a bunch of blenders.
Right. Now, the Lyft company out of Austin, they've got a pretty good one with the blenders up top, right? So you can drop out.
That I'm a little more like, yeah, I could see myself maybe flying in that thing, but.
Yeah, but a lot of them are out to the side, or you have to wait till they stop spinning before you can get out of the cab, and or somebody else is flying it. You're not flying it yourself, so no thanks on that.
Yeah, that's a hard pass for me.
Yeah. I keep feeling like I'm forgetting something. Am I forgetting something? Let me look over here. We did that. Oh no.
You want to see what it looks like around my house right now?
Please, yes. Show me. What you got? Oh. Is that your backyard?
This is me wading through snow recently.
Oh, wow.
Fast forward just a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You're up to your waist in it.
Yeah. And this was one of the less deep places.
Do you ever get sick of snow, man? Do you ever get sick of it?
I like snow. It's pretty. It makes things look nice, and
it is pretty once in a while. You have to have.
I take snow over just dead brown nothing like that. I don't like that. That's ugly.
Like
I just can't stand
like
that.
a treeless hellscape. Like
or like even like when you got trees, but all the leaves have fallen off, and now you're gonna look at just dead brown twigs for 3 months or 4 months. I'd prefer to have snow.
Yeah, I like having seasons. But I tell you, I don't know how people live in Arizona. my apologies to those who live there. It's just, and some places they actually have grass and trees. So, but like New Mexico or Kansas or, the Dust Bowl states, you know what I mean? Like Tornado Alley. I was just like, not hating on you or anything, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And
I lived in Missouri. I lived near Lake of the Ozarks for a few years. And what drove me crazy about the winters was 72 and then freezing and snowing or ice storm, and then 73 and then freezing or snowing or ice storm, and then 68 and then freezing. And it was like, good gosh, just make up your mind. Either be winter or don't, but quit doing this back and forth thing. It's just screwing with everybody's heads.
Yeah, and you and I were talking a couple days ago about living in, seeing a tornado in person.
Oh, yeah.
And that is life-changing. I lived in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I saw my first tornado there like a block away. And I was oblivious to it because I had just moved there. I was like, oh, it was not bad. Okay. Husker.
Yeah, look at that.
Husker country. I left my radio station. I was like, all right, see you guys later. And I was like looking back, and they're all like against the window. Like they're like, get back here. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? They're like, turn around. I was like, And they're like, ah! I was running in slow motion. So the hail and you were talking about, you seen one too, right? Where'd you see yours?
I saw several. We had one that went and cleared off a bunch of houses a couple of blocks down from us.
Oh.
And then one I was working a show, like the Grand Ole Opry. At the time, I was running sound and lights for shows like that, and I was working a show, and we had to huddle in the bathroom because it was the safest room in the building.
Right.
While one went by.
It's not outside. The safest room after I use it. But. Yeah.
That's called a tee-up right there.
That's what that is.
Oh.
Yeah, the old alley-oop. Yeah, it's scary stuff.
And when I moved back to Alaska from Missouri, I was like, I'll take earthquakes. Or even we haven't had volcanoes up here, and I'll take those over tornadoes any day.
Do you have snow-nados?
No.
No snow-nados?
We do get blizzards where you can't see your hand in front of your face.
Right.
Those are kind of fun, but yeah.
But you don't get like water spout?
No.
Because I guess that would take heat, wouldn't it? You need the heat for that.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And we don't have that.
Don't have that. Anyway, all right. By the way, what time is it in Alaska?
It's 5:45.
5:45. What time does the sun come out?
About 10:15, and then it sets at 3:40 right now.
10:15 a.m. the sun comes out.
Yeah.
So, like, it's night where you are. Could you go outside right now and see the northern lights if you wanted to? Do they have?
If they're out. I don't think they're out tonight, but yeah.
How do you know when they're out? You just look, or can they predict that?
Oh, yeah, they can predict it because it's all based on the sun and how much activity there is in the solar flares. Because every time a solar flare happens, it spits out a bunch of particles that then come and collect at the north and the south pole. So you have the southern lights, the southern Aurora Borealis, and the northern Aurora Borealis. It's not called that on the southern side. I'm sorry if you're watching from Australia. I know it's not called that, but anyway, yeah. And so when there's a lot of activity in the sun, then there's at a certain point there's going to be a certain whatever time it is for those things to get to the poles, and then there's going to be a good aurora show.
Do you have video of the aurora? I'm sure you have.
I have a time lapse.
You do?
That I took last year. This year, one of my big goals is to go out and film the aurora. So like tomorrow night, I'm going out to do some astrophotography and stuff. I don't think there's going to be an aurora tomorrow night. It'd be a bonus if there was. But yeah, I did catch an accidental one last year, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, you'll have to share that with us on your next visit or something. Or I'm sure you'll put it on your channel. But I can. Oh, you have it on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna hook it up. You're gonna share it. Look at you.
I got the technology.
I know. Oh man, you know what? I saw that when I lived in Vermont, and I got like emotional when I saw it. Like I was terrified when I saw the tornado, but I got like emotional when I saw that for the first time.
It's It's wild, man. It's like it's really bizarre. And if you're in a really quiet area, like if you go out into
You can
a
hear
lake,
it.
snowshoe
Yeah.
out into a lake, because that's a thing I do. I mean, I just snowshoe to the middle of nowhere in a lake and sit there. You can hear them.
Yeah.
They kind of fizz.
Yeah,
is
they
the sound
fizz and
make.
crackle.
It's a
Yeah.
weird-
That's what my buddy
Yeah.
said. He's like, if you'll stop talking for a minute, you can hear it. No, but he said it. He said it in a Vermont accent. If you stop talking, for a minute or whatever he said. Anyway, all right. I digress. But these are some. Can we see that Aurora again? Can you show that? That was awesome.
Yeah, I was out filming the stars, and it just happened. Like the Aurora just popped out, and this was it. It was super short and sweet.
Are they always green? Mine was green that I saw.
No, up here they'll be green, or you'll get purples and reds, and sometimes you'll get a variety of different colors. It's usually green, but every now and then you'll get like some purple and red colors that will kind of ripple through. And
there's got to be some like stoners up there that are like, hey, bro, we're gonna have the Aurora tonight. We're gonna go out and hang out in the glacier, right? That's got to be a thing.
The only problem is usually it's like insanely cold and clear when you see it during the winter. So you're out there going, come on already. I want to go home. Just freaking show me the Aurora so I can be done.
I want to visit you in Alaska. What's the best time? Like now or spring or like, cause I want to walk on I want to pee on a glacier. That's what I want to do.
Okay. So if you want to do that, you need to come up in like mid-June, mid to late June.
Okay.
The weather's good. Beautiful time to drone, and I can get you on a glacier.
Excellent. All right. We'll work that out. Now, I don't have a viewer video of the week this week, but I have one more video that I'll share. Again, I was a little light in the video department, the viewer videos, so please send those in for next week. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. Okay? So here is the last video. This is from David, and it's Western Australia. Beautiful. Seal Island. He says, Ken, I thought I'd send you this video. It's a simple video of one of the islands here in Western Australia. It's off the coast of Shoalwater, Western Australia, on the Indian Ocean. This island makes up part of the Shag Islands. This is Seal Island, and I filmed this using my Mini One.
Wow.
Yeah, he flew
Mini One.
Yeah, he flew the Mini One all the way the hell out there. That's brave. But I can tell you this video gets my seal of approval. You see what I did there? Because there's some seals, and I approve.
And you said my jokes were bad. Come on, man.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
Very, very, very beautiful. Lovely. It's so lovely. Thanks for sending that in. I appreciate that, David. Yeah.
We have seals and we have water, and I have a feeling it looks like that, but it's drastically different temperatures.
Yes. Yes. All right. Well, I guess, is that it? Oh, no, it couldn't possibly be it, because we've got to talk about our buddies at RemotePilot101.com.
Oh, yes.
Yes. RemotePilot101.com is the place to find you a shepherd. Are you a shepherd hunter? Do you like Floridians with gleaming white teeth, 2 watches, and perfect hair? Well, you're going to love the instructor at RemotePilot101.com. Jason Shepard is a pilot. He's an author. He knows all stuff aviation, and he is there to teach you how to get your certification so that you can make money with your drone legally. Don't feel guilty anymore. Do it right. Do it the right way. And, just getting the extra knowledge about, TFRs and airspace. Wouldn't it be kind of a superpower to be able to read a sectional chart? Then you can go to the bar and be like, hey, baby, I know you've been talking to that dude over there, but I can read a sectional chart. And then ladies just like magnet. They just come right over to you. So, not really. But go to RemotePilot101.com. I'm just bullshitting. And sign up one time, one price. Use Heron18 for a 30% off discount. And then you're good to go forever and ever. Amen. And when you have to take your test again, they're always updating the curriculum. And Jason's always there with a smile. If if you just miss the guy, which I do sometimes, I'll hop on there and be like, there's our buddy Jason. We got to get him back on the show. RemotePilot101.com. Get your CFR 14 part CFR part 107 and fly legally and make money with your drone. Love you, mean it. RemotePilot101.com.
That's right. Wait, this side?
Yeah.
There we go.
Best co-host ever. Best co-host ever. All right.
Best host ever.
Well, shucks.
Best
You know how I do. All right. So I guess that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah. Now I will tell you
Wow.
that if we can have a little mini 3 chat briefly before we go. I didn't buy one, and that's because all of my money went into my Mazda, and I can't afford it. But I do want to fly one. I know that our buddy, our senator buddy from Kentucky, Whitney Westerfield, he is he bought one, and we're gonna fly one together soon, I think. Your thoughts on the
Nice.
3, Jake? You have the Cine?
No, because I'm not insane.
Right. Would you be insane if you bought that? And why are, because people want the best and they figure, well, I'll just get the Cine, but the Cine has a lot of drawbacks, does it not?
It does. I mean, you could fly it and do stuff just like this with it. But
the camera's the same.
For what you're
right?
getting, for the extra money you're spending, it's just, to me, it's not worth it just to be able to say you can shoot in ProRes HQ, because it's not ProRes RAW. So I just don't see and even the difference between this and, like, I have friends that have the Cine version, and we've compared the footage side by side, and I'm like, okay, maybe it is a little better. It's really hard to tell.
But is it $2,000 better?
$2,000 better.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think, and that's me. Like, and the only reason I got this is because some of the work I do, this does really benefit me. The longer flight time is a huge bonus for me, and the faster speeds is a big bonus for me, and some of the lower light capability a little bit. But honestly, I think for most people, the Air 2S is probably the best drone you could buy.
Yeah, and if you're using it for something professional and a director needs the footage, it takes a while to get it off of that onboard hard drive,
and that
too.
to me is the biggest downside of the 3 Cine is if you fill up the SSD, even with that fast cable, it's going to take a while to offload it all, and you can't just jump back in the air, which anytime I've worked on shows with anybody, it's always you wait for hours, and then all of a sudden it's your turn, and they want everything like boom, 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 and then they want to grab the footage and they move on to the next thing. And so going, okay, hold on, I got to download the footage. Can you come back in 30 minutes?
Right, and you can't fly while because it's a not removable drive like on the Inspire.
Yeah, so you have to get all the shots you need to get and fly all the flights you need to fly, and then stop and offload the footage. So I don't know why they didn't make it removable. Here's the SSD thingamawhatsits for the Inspire. It's dusty. You can tell I don't use it a lot. But that would be convenient, wouldn't it? Did I suddenly get louder? Did I hit something? I think I hit something over here. There we go. Yep, I did. I hit something. Did you bump the thing on the thingamajigger?
I bumped the thing on the whatsits. All right. Anyway.
The whatsits?
Yeah, that's it. Show's over. Thank everybody very much for your support. And we'll be back next week. I think Kelly Green's going to be back next week. I think he's going to be back next week.
Nice.
Jake, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me. It's always fun. I love
bet.
hanging out with you guys and everybody on the stream. It's got such a cool audience.
Half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Big, huge thanks to Jake the Snake Sloan and Rob Muller over there in the Netherlands, where it's like 4 a.m. right now. Surely he's asleep. Surely he's not in the chat. Oh, he's in the chat. He's an insane man. And thank everybody for supporting the channel as you do. Become a member. We didn't get any new members tonight. Of course, I didn't mention it, but we still have a few minutes if you'd like to become a member of the channel. Good to see you again, Lexus, and everybody we haven't seen for a while. Thanks for watching. And I think, like I said, Kelly Green's going to be back next week. Until then, love you. Mean it.
And bye.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the killer could process meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
a tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Ashley too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. You think it's funny, but chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!